Hello there, welcome back to the Tommy Trials. This is the second part to the multi-part showcase for the Mandalorian clone armor. Now, this is being put over into XCOM by Star. However, it is based off of and utilizing the hard work of J.R. Marte's Battlefront 2 mod. Now, a link to that mod over on the Nexus mod website will be in the description. And then as soon as this mod is released fully, a link to this mod will be in the description. But for right now, this is a work in progress sneak peek. As always, it is possible that something you see in this video won't make it into the final cut of the mod, although that is not anticipated at this time to happen. But I like to give modders the opportunity for it to happen. If there's any credit that I've forgotten to give, I still fervently believe that it is the responsibility of the modder to provide that recognition. I'm just trying to show off the mod within XCOM itself. All of that jargon out of the way, we are looking at the Phase 2 armors. Now, the most significant difference that you will see is the helmet. Of course, I have put on some of the more popular designs. If there is any interest in certain legions, I will try and show them off, but I wanted to show, hey, we've got the 212th in the Phase 2, we've got the 501st in the Phase 2, and we've got the Coruscant Guard in the Phase 2. Of course, I've kept a Shadow Trooper because they look amazing. You will notice that this guy looks pretty similar. That's because all I did to make him Phase 1 was I put the fin on, which I said, of course, you can do. And if you want to make any of these guys Phase 2, all you have to do, I picked the wrong guy to do it, all you have to do is go into the head options once the mod is out, and you can go to either upper or lower face props, and you just add in the tinted fin, the fin, and it looks fine. I think it looks fine, and then you can make it look like that. To me, I prefer the Phase 1 helmets personally. I think that they look a bit more cloney and just slightly less Mandalorian. Whereas these helmets, the Phase 2 helmets, look a whole lot more Mandalorian. I think they still look awesome, and I love them. But if I had a preference, I'd pick Phase 1, which of course is why we got to see Phase 1 first. These are all the same clones, in case you couldn't tell. Of course, you can actually directly contrast this Phase 2 trooper to the Phase 1 trooper of the last video. And then, of course, you can also take even a gander at our Shadow Trooper, because I think, personally, those are two of the better differences. There is no ARF Trooper Phase 2. There's only the one with the fin, so that's why we have a different sniper. We've got our Coruscant Guard sniper now. And I also ditched I almost called him vanilla, but the shiny, the non-Legion armor, because it's just what they're wearing, but with colors. There is a number of ARC Troopers. I'm going to do an entire ARC Trooper squad in a video later, but we saw the Acolyte armor in the Phase 1. It is also available in the Phase 2, but I swapped the Rancor armor because I think it also looks awesome. I mean, they all look really good. Not a whole lot of jibber-jabbering that I want to do before we start. We're doing another mission with Lost, which isn't ideal, but I wanted to show these off and didn't want to skip ahead to several missions further in when the game gets harder. And I put a jetpack on because every trooper can have a jetpack. So I thought that was appropriate. I think that's everything. Oh, one other thing that I wanted to point out. Somebody very kindly, and not trying to be a butt, they actually were very, very polite about it, pointed out that perhaps a bug with the mod is that the fact that all of these say Kevlar. And that is because of the way that XCOM works. So I know that most of you are familiar with this, but just in case you aren't, XCOM has 3 tiers of armor. It's a Kevlar, plated, and powered. And any cosmetic mod, which this is a cosmetic-only mod. It doesn't change anything about the gameplay mechanics whatsoever. Any cosmetic mod isn't going to change that. However, you can go into the game files yourself and change it to whatever you want it to say. So if you want to say some kind of combination of plastic and Beskar and call it Bleskar or whatever, you certainly can. But without further ado, let's get into it.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5. Whee! One of our contacts in the Resistance has reached out with an emergency request. Advent forced some of their people into hiding inside the remains of the old city nearby, and they've lost contact with the group. We don't have an exact fix on their location, but the Resistance is sending us an envoy to aid in the rescue.
Not gonna lie, the Phase 2 guys are growing on me. I'm like, I prefer the Phase 1, but the Phase 2 guys, just the Mandalorian looking clones, I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. Just for posterity, let's wait till a few of them are looking our way. We can. And that'll work. Got it this time. I got the picture this time.
The VIP and our Resistance contact are hunkered down and holding position somewhere in this area. Our highest priority is locating them first, but keep an eye out for any additional survivors nearby. Once you've secured the targets, move to the designated coordinates for extraction. Keep your heads up out there, people.
I want to keep my head down. Safely in between my legs. Okay. Probably should leave with the Ark. I get it last time. Because while it is on rookie, you can lose if you try real hard. Alright, I'm just gonna try and get my boys lined up. I do not intend... Let me go here. I don't intend to...
Right away.
That.
Move
I
out.
don't intend to let them walk around a lot.
Right away, sir.
But most of our boys don't have a line of sight, so we're gonna wait.
Hold your position.
Move into position.
One additional nice thing about it being on rookie is that these low-level enemies have 1 less health. So it's 3 instead of 4, which for the most part doesn't matter with these kinds of weapons. I think you also get a bonus to hit, and... Oh! We shifted that guy to the past tense very quickly. Okay. He ran away. That's rude. Oh, this is a shotgun. Hear me. Out of rocket range. Anybody else get in range? I think so, yep.
Let's go.
Pulling the Z6. Try. There may be, I don't know what I've done. There could be something, a mod that I'm using that's causing, because that animation mod doesn't have that problem by default. So, it may very well be something I've done. Please take this, oh. Oh, wow, look at that. My whole charge forward was entirely unnecessary.
Hold up. Steady.
And of course, every single one of these armors can be color customized to your heart's content. You want the Rancor armor to be neon pink? It can be. You want the 501st to be wearing a different color of blue? Totally an option. This mod has a lot of customization options. Now, one thing I will say is that at this time, there are no named clone armors. So you want Fox, not doable. But if you want the 65th, or officially the Coruscant Guard, then that is an option. So no Cody, but you can have the 212. No Rex, but you can have the 501st. I do not know what the plans are to add
Yes, sir.
named clones. They may never get made because I don't know how to do it. Okay.
Right away.
And another thing that's important to note, somebody's told me good job. I didn't make the mod or the models. The models I think is J.R. Marte from the Battlefront 2 mod, and the mod for XCOM is Star. So you can compliment me and I will take it, but I didn't do it. So I just want to make people. I want to make sure people know that. Yeah, let's get our guns reloaded. Also, at this time, the comma that our heavy guy's wearing is not physics-based. It is possible, I've been told. Possible. I won't even say probable, because physics in games is hard. But there's a possibility. Let's see if I can get it. This feels like a good picture angle. That's the... There we go. There we go. Good photographs. Of course, if you don't know why I'm taking a lot of pictures, watch part 1. And I'd watch part 1 anyway, because seeing any of these armors in action is awesome, I think. Maybe I might be a little partial. Also, there's a couple of mods I want to really recommend. And if I didn't put them in the description, remind me and I'll fix that. But there's a rookie customization, like rookie customization from the start or something, which you can shift it to make it so that all of your character archetypes or whatever is male, which is handy for the clones because for the female body type there is no option for the armor of the clones. So if you swap that to all males and then use Iridar's uniform manager, you can make kind of a shiny outfit. In this case, it's phase 1 because I'm using the same save file from the last one. It can all be ported in, and so that every character that shows up is already in your clone armor. Now, the name is... You'll have to change the name, or I have to change the photo. There may have been an option to fiddle with that too, and I just didn't look at it. That's plausible, but I think it's neat. Use my jetpack to get up here. None of these guys have guns, I don't think so. And like I said in the last video, okay, found guys with guns. The jetpack is fully compatible with Iridar's jetpack mod, and I think his new one, which is called something dynamic. Know the name, I just don't remember the name. Oh. Huh. That's a shame. Can hit one guy with a sniper. Maybe. Can't really get anybody up here to help right away, so let's go. Get people as close as we can. And I know that somebody said they'd like to see the 65th. And again, if you want to see the 212, we'll probably do a video with the 212 and all their options, and probably do a video with the Coruscant Guard and all their options, and one with the 501st and all of their options. I'm sure we'll do all of that. But if there's one that you really want to see, we'll make it happen first. So just let me know. I know somebody asked for the Coruscant Guard already. And that's a favorite of mine. Not everybody likes the Coruscant Guard, but I definitely do. Alright, so I can be right here and just flanking this guy. Hello! I only have one shot, so I'll try and make this guy disappear. Hot dog. I won't make him cease to exist. This is point blank 5 to 9. Hey, the animation worked that time. Maybe it's something I've done. Also, if you ever see a mod not work for me, don't blame the mod. Blame the me. Still lost somewhere. I can hit him from here. Yes, sir. Lovely. Okay. ARC Trooper, you get down here and you
Right away, sir.
rescue our scientist or engineer or whatever. Is there not a door?
Menace 1-5, you've got the primary targets in tow. Secure any additional
There isn't a
operatives
door.
if
How did
possible,
you get
but
in
make
there?
sure
Oh, there's a
you
garage
get our
door.
contacts to the evac point. We have a visual confirmation on the VIP. Remember, getting that VIP to the extraction point supersedes all other priorities. Don't let anything happen to him. That's one of the contacts we were looking for, but there are still others in the area.
Where's the evac point? Way over there. Look, a fish. Glass does not slow these guys up at all, does it?
Move out. Go, go, go.
Yeah, one guy back here. So I'm gonna. There we go. I don't have any ammo, so I'm gonna have you get ammo before you do anything.
Right away, sir.
You. Yeah. There's really next to zero sense to take cover, but some of these guys do have guns. And while we're on easy, that doesn't make it a walk in the park all the time. Still blows my mind just how different from the base game of XCOM this is. We're fighting different loss that look different, that sound different, that act different. We're fighting with Mandalorian clones with clone weapons that fire special looking bolts. And it's been fun to be along on the journey. I remember sending, I'm not saying that I'm the only reason, because I didn't do any of the work to make this happen, but I do remember sending a message, I think to Poncho, or if it was not Poncho, it was Roland. I sent it to someone that said, hey, what if we use the tracer round bullets and we change them a little bit, we change the colors as the bullet type? And that, I'm not saying that I'm responsible. It might have been somebody else saying something, and I just happened to say it at the right time. But
There are no additional
it was fun to
VIPs
see
or
kind of
resistance operatives working in
that
that
specific
area.
journey happen.
You should be clear to move for extraction.
Even if I'd had very little to do with it.
Move out.
Okay. So this clone has normal weapons because he spawned with them. I can't change that. I didn't kill him. I should have used the main gun. I'm a fool.
Let's go. Right away. Objective acquired.
Roger that. Firebrand has the VIP. Commander, we should get the rest of our people to the extraction point as soon as possible. The longer we wait around, the worse our chances look.
Where are you going? Overwatch, huh? Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, buddy. Let's get everybody to the extraction point.
Yes, sir. Right away.
And honestly,
Right
if
away,
anybody's
sir.
interested, I can
Move out.
show you kind of some of the mods that I use
Let's go.
to kind of get a really good start in XCOM 2 if you want to do it Star Warsy.
Go, go, go. Move, move, move. Get aboard.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Mission accomplished, Commander.
You can see on their legs an attachment that exists in this mod that does not exist within Poncho's Clone Armory mod, which is the knives that are strapped to their legs. It serves no video game purpose whatsoever, but it's a cool attachment, and the rule of cool must reign supreme. But I think that the Phase 2 guys look arguably as good. They're growing on me the longer I look at them, to be completely honest with you. I still think I prefer the Phase 1. I'd love to know which you prefer, and I really want to read about those in the comments. I want to know what you prefer, what you like. I appreciate you taking about this 20-minute journey with me, looking at the Phase 2. That is kind of all of the armor types that exist. So we've got the Phase 1, we've got the Bark, we've got the ARF, we have got the Phase 2, and then a whole heap of a lot of attachments and designs that we can do. So if there is a design that you'd like to see, or a squad or a legion that you'd prefer to see, we'll certainly make that happen. I think the next video that we do will be the ARCs. We'll probably go back to Phase 1 just because it's my preferred armor. We'll do the ARCs next, and then we'll probably do the Coruscant Guard after that because that is something that someone asked for. But then if you want to go, hey, I would like to see the 501st, or hey, I'd like to see the 212th, or hey, I'd like to see the whatever else. If it's in the mod, I'll show you. If it isn't, I'll tell you it's not in the mod. It's kind of how we're gonna do that. But hopefully you had a really, really good time. I certainly did. And until next time, I hope you have a great day.